What is the scene, folks? We're on week 3 of the vlog. I'm gonna dive right into it. Eutoro wise, nothing new to really offer. I'm still working on the customer discovery interviews, trying to get as much information as possible by reaching out to people and talking to them and analyzing the information to figure out where I'm gonna go with that. Besides that, I've been getting up at 5:30 each morning. Some days are easy, some days are a pain in the ass, but it's nowhere near as hard as I thought it was. I realize now that I used to fail at getting up early because I used to hit the snooze button. Like, now that hitting the snooze button is not an option, it's a lot easier. Because when I used to hit the snooze button, I used to hit it once, twice, maybe 3 times. And sometimes I hit that shit so much, I just get up at my regular time. Except now my sleep quality is shit because I've been snoozing for like the last hour. Besides that, this week I had a few random as shit revelations, so I'm just gonna run through those quickly. The first one is SAT scores. I was reading a book and there was a statistic in there where it mentioned that Harvard students, STEM major Harvard students, and I'm guessing STEM, I don't know what the fuck that means, but I'm guessing science, technology, engineering and math, or something like that. I don't even really know. I'll Google search this shit after. But it was saying that STEM majors have the top third of STEM majors have an average math SAT score of 753. I looked at that shit and I was thinking to myself, damn son, like you got 750, like that is cool. And I was proud, and then I realized that if you're so proud about some shit you did more than a fucking decade ago, like, clearly, my dude, you need to be doing some more shit. You should not be that proud about it. And it's true, I've realized that the same thing with the gym. Like, the people that I know that still talk about how thin and how fit they used to be in high school are the people that are overweight now. So you kind of, if you find yourself falling into that category mentally or physically or with any other attribute to your life, kind of like me and the SAT score, like, there might be a reason for that and need to do some shit differently. Have some wins within the last decade so you don't have to be overly proud about wins you had a fucking decade ago. Another revelation I had was when I got a new book this week. Amazon delivered that shit faster than expected. When I got it, I was thinking to myself, I opened it up and I saw it was a book and I got so freaking excited about it. And then it dawned on me that, man, like, you get happier now when you get books than you are when a new season of one of your TV shows that you watch dropped or a new movie came out. Like, I get happier now for books than that. And the interesting thing is, I never used to read I never used to read at all. I only started really reading like a year ago, like really reading, absent my parents forcing me to read in high school type reading. Like, I only started picking up books again, like a year ago, and already somehow I was able to develop this predilection for reading, which is good. And it taught me the revelation is you need to do shit that is productive, that is beneficial to you, regardless of whether or not you have a predilection or penchant for it. Just fucking do it. Why? Because we know so little about ourselves that the same shit that we think we're gonna hate, we might find ourselves slugging through it. And if we do it consistently enough and for a long enough duration, you might find that not only is it productive or beneficial to you, but now it's like a pastime. It's a recreational, and that's how reading is for me. I don't even read fiction anymore, but that's how reading is for me. Like, reading non-fiction books is a recreational pastime for me. It's just an epiphenomenon that is actually beneficial as well. Besides that, so moving on to the next revelation, I believe that I've learned kind of this year that you want to find somebody, you could call them a mentor, you could call them a partner, you could call them whatever the heck it is. Find somebody who's in the trenches with you. If you're trying to do some shit, find somebody who's trying to do some shit as well. Why? Because what I've learned anecdotally is that from this year, what I've learned is that what is way more valuable to me, especially in this information era. What is way more valuable to me is not some pundit telling me what I should be doing or what he used to do 10 years ago when he used to be practicing or he was trying to get it. What I need is not what benefits me best, is not that. What is far more beneficial than somebody saying, yo, get up at 6 o'clock and go to the gym and eat healthy. What is way more beneficial than that is me just having Tom, who doesn't have all the perfect workout plan, who doesn't have the perfect diet plan. Tom from around the corner who just read a few articles and he's like, all right, man, like I know what we need to do tomorrow. We're going to get up at 6 and we wake each other up. We get up, we go at 6 and we go work out. Tom who, if we're going out for food, he's like, all right, man, like we're going to get salads or you need to get a salad. And then when it's his turn to order, he gets a salad too because he grinding too. What I've learned is that you want to find somebody in the trenches because that shit would motivate you and get you to another level significantly faster than a dude, some sort of expert who is telling you, get the salad. And they order in fries and shakes and burgers in front of your face. Get up at 6 o'clock. But you know this motherfucker doesn't wake up until 11 o'clock every day. So I think that's a lot more beneficial. The last insight that I had was I'm beginning to realize, so last week I had a Facebook Live with Wendy. Well, yeah. At the end of last week I had a Facebook Live with Wendy. And shit was scary, but it wasn't as scary as I thought. It wasn't nearly as scary as I would have thought even just 2 weeks ago. And if you rewinded a month, it would have been something that I never ever fathomed doing and never imagined I would be doing, period. So what I'm beginning to realize is that this fear conquering thing you build momentum with fear conquering. You really, really do. Every time you decide to challenge one of those self-limiting fears of yours, and you do it, you tend to realize that, yo, this shit really isn't that bad. I didn't die like I thought I was gonna die. So what else you start questioning, what else am I making a mountain out of a molehill over? And then you find yourself kind of a little bit excited, nervous, and you feel a melange of emotions, but amongst that is some sort of excitement towards going towards more shit that you fear, because you're now realizing that a lot of the shit that you were really scared of, they're still scary, but they're nowhere near as scary as you thought they were. And because of that, starting this week, my plan is to find one scary growth thing to do every single week. I don't know what this week's, so last week's was the Facebook Live. I don't know what this week's is going to be or what any other week's is going to be. But on weeks when I don't have a speech, I'm going to find some random shit that I didn't think I was going to do. It's not going to be something like breaking into a bank or something like that, or stealing a kid's candy. It's going to be something where I'm going to grow from it. I'm going to grow because of doing it. It would just be something that I just didn't think I would do because I was scared of doing it. And we will see, but so far it seems as though by conquering each of these fears of mine, I'm getting a lot more proficient at seeming brave, because each additional obstacle just seems so much easier. So that's my thoughts for this week, peeps. It's been nice.